Zeus, come! Come here! He's gotta make his way around. Here it comes. Here it comes. You can see his little tail. Here he is. It's a pit stop. Hey! Come on! This is what happens when you have an old dog and he forgets why he came down into the grass. He says, well, I'm off the deck. What was I doing? Guess I better have a quick pee. Is he gonna make it or what? What are you doing? Zeus, come! Come! Come on! Good grief. What's it take to get... Here he comes slowly. Zeus, come here. He's sniffing. He thinks there's something out here. Zeus, come here. Come on. Jeez. Oh. What are you doing, man? What are you worried about? We definitely have some kind of bear in the forest somewhere. I've seen 2 sightings. I don't know if it's the same bear or not. What are you doing? Come here. Zeus. Come. He's wary. And he's partially blind and kind of deaf. So, that's our Zeus. What are you gonna do? Feeding time. It's evening. I'd just give you guys a bit of an update. Vegetable garden for growing vegetables. That guy's doing well. He's tomorrow's his last day of antibiotics. Roni's been fed. Lena's been fed. It's a really beautiful evening. The sun is on its way down to the west there, as you can see. Here comes little Mighty Mite. I've come to collect her hay bag. How you doing? You got lots in there? Oh, you look like you got lots in there. Let's check that out. You might have got topped up so much so we don't have to do any changes. Let's see, let's see. No, we have to add some. Here she comes. This is kind of how the evening goes, where I come around and say hi to everybody, grab their old old hay bag, or current hay bag, or just give them a brand new one or the other. But she's got one of the 1.5s, so she's on replacement of her current rather than a replacement of a whole bag, because the other 1.5 is up with Mr. Fancy Pants at the top, right? Okay, moving on. Let's head down the way here. Have you followed me all the way down? We got to get everybody figured out. Did you know that? Not just you. Yes, you're very adorable. Everybody loves you. Yep. Green everywhere. Just incredible amounts of green. Green, green, and more green. Apple tree's doing well. This is an apple tree. I don't know why it's here. This used to be forest in here, and then there was just this apple tree growing in. We kept it, obviously. Here's Gracie. We'll see how her situation is. Hopefully a little bit. She's always got this leftovers on the ground she sort of nibbles away at, and I'll leave in here sometimes I clean it out. Oh, don't you look happy? Why are you cutting me off? Have you got something to say? And this is kind of how evening horsey check feeding goes, where they have a cheat. Yeah, look at her come on, and she says, so sometimes you give a little bit of scratches depending on time available. Oh my goodness. All right, fine. Let's really get into it. you know, part of the job. Anyway, that's it. I'm all done. I'm going to get your old hay bag. So old hay bags is usually kind of a day hay bag. We'll put them onto here. And there's still a bit in there. That's good. Hello, Roo. We'll travel on down to Roo and go see what he's got left over. Doesn't look like much, if any. Hey, buddy. Traveling through. You want to follow me a little? This is maybe. His is empty, so great time to fill it up. Mr. Handsome traveling on to the next horse. And evening chores they're usually pretty quiet things. You know, it's just a nice time to be out if it's not raining. We got the sunset going down and oh, hello. That was kind of funny noisy. The line here is disconnected and down because that's getting built up. Hello, Mr. Splotchy. Says they're called. Watch out, coming through. Called something else. Not splotches, man. Starts with a D. Oh yes, dapples. Very good. Thanks, Luke, for the Mr. Splotchy Pants. Moving on. So well, these are just the little ones. I collect these, put these down for now, and continue on down the way. Checking on everybody, checking on waters. Got a severe rainstorm that came through. Washed. Anyhow, not that it matters that much. And the last one is Nanners. Check for bears. Any bears? No bears. How you doing there, big girl? Oh, your feet look great. Who's been playing in the mud today? You have. And we come on through. She spends a lot of time with Luke, so this got matted over. And you guys like to cold groom quite a bit, don't you? There's a lot of chit chat that goes on when we come back for feeding. And talking and scratching. And Nanners, like Lena, is on a double bag system because they're both really easy keepers, but I have no way of almost got it. No way of feeding them even slower than I already do while supplying them with hay all the time, or the availability of hay. She's such a nice horsey. Okay, well, I'll be back. Okay, here. Yeah. Hey, pal. What are you doing? He says, stop calling me Mr. Splotchy Pants. Okay, coming through. So, yeah. That's it. Thought I'd just introduce a little bit of evening feeding times. A very quick sort of update on how things are going. It's been a little slow on the video front. Just busy. Yes, my friend, I will be back shortly. Yes. And that's, it's a little bit of joy. Like there's definitely a lot of happy moments wandering around, saying hello to everybody, you know, and this is the bad part, right? This is where we take away the hay bag. We're not even bringing them back yet. Then they get pretty darn happy. Yay, you're back with a full hay bag. Yippee skippy. So, anyhow, that's it for now, you guys. Got lots coming. Lots coming. Lots of stuff I've got to organize, actually, for that matter, and put together. Just green, though. It's lovely in this lovely sunset. So, hopefully you guys got a little bit of something out of that. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. This is the last two. I figured I'd probably need to finish off the video with at least getting everybody fed. Those two are done. I'm just heading to the back here to do Luke and Nanners. And it's a real simple process. A lot of walking. Yes, my friend. I'm right here. See, they get pretty happy. They come over, and so it's the cart. and just put it over like that, and then on to here it goes. And then switch hands because I'm right-handed. I just wrap it around. Switch hands again because it's actually awkward on that side. I'll do my best. Pulls around like that. Hey buddy. Says I like phones. They smell good. Okay. And the last horse, but not the least in any way whatsoever. Oh, Hannah. She's waiting ever so patiently. Aren't you? You was a good girl today. Through the fence we go. Over to the shelter. She will follow. So, and there's a lot of ways to think about feeding horses in regards to safety, and she's usually very patient when it comes to feeding her and not sort of pushing in. She's usually quite good. So we'll get this up here one more time. I personally like it when the hay bag sits a little hi Manners, a little off the ground. This is what are you doing down there? Right? A little off the ground is nice. Yes, yes it is. Okay, toodaloo.